Very serious man.
Let's go, come on!
I'm telling you, I've always admired Jordan for that. He will not back down from anyone.
It's coming, Kevin! It's coming whether you come out here right now!
Well,
I haven't, man.
Well, he got his wish.
You think Jordan is Indian or Iranian?
I've heard Chinese, but I'm not sure.
He's going to be mad about that one. You know what? This guy right here, man. I do not know what has happened. I like to refer to him as Lurch.
Well, quite a change in Kevin Morgan.
He is a former IZW heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of fans forget that.
Oh, yes, therefore, no, they don't forget it. They like to try to forget. He's a formidable opponent here in IZW, ladies and gentlemen. I do not know what's happened. This is obviously not the man that I signed to a contract. He's not the same man that came to IZW two and a half years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he dumped his tag team partner, and he's got this new attitude. He blames the fans because he couldn't beat Jermaine Johnson, and I'm not sure what that's all about, but something triggered something in his psyche that just kind of drove him over the edge.
Well, since it seems like it's going to take him half a century to get into the ring, I'm going to go ahead here, DA, and put something out here. I just want to put over Wesley Bradfield, our producer, DA. He does a tremendous job with making this show look amazing every week. And when it comes down to time for these live pay-per-views, ladies and gentlemen, starting September 17th with the Danny Hodge Invitational, Wesley Bradfield's job just got a whole lot harder.
Well, he's definitely putting in the hours.
Listen to these. I have to agree with him.
Absolutely.
Jordan Jacobs. You must have some kind of death wish. I remember just a couple of weeks ago, you said something about making an impact.
I was already bored.
The only impact that you're going to be making is when I hoist you up for the awesome slam and drive you through this ring.
Let's not forget a few.
I'm telling you, Jordan is not
You know, that's funny that you say that, Kevin. I think the real impact is going to come when I kick you dead in your face. You want to do this or not?
I should have done the growl for Jordan.
Angry man sometimes. Oh, wow. That even surprised referee Mark Wilson.
Oh, and it stunned Jordan tremendously. I mean, again, I like to make fun. I like to have fun at the expense of guys sometimes. But you know what? As I said, Kevin Morgan was at 6'5", 300-plus DA. The fact that Jordan doesn't seem to be intimidated at all, it makes me wonder about Jordan's state of mind sometimes. I wonder about his sanity at times, DA.
Let's not forget a few weeks ago, Kevin Morgan in the ring with our backstage reporter, Katie.
Whoa. See, like I said, I worry about this guy's sanity. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a couple weeks ago.
I just don't think this thing's going to work, Lurch. Lurch, back up. Come on.
Before I gave him the nickname Lurch.
This isn't an episode of the Munster family, the Addams family, whatever. Just back up for a second. Mark, you work really hard every week.
You sure does.
Almost every week. You're the only ref here most of the time until recently, and you referee every match. And see, I owe Jordan.
I hadn't done anything.
I owe him a little bit, you know. We go way back, and I probably owe him a little.
I figured I could help everybody out here, you know. I mean, Mark, he needed a little rest. Jordan, he needed a friend.
That's between us. But the way I'm going to pay him back is by giving you this match off and making myself the special guest referee. Really? I can't? Are you going to say something that stupid? You already look like Lurch. Don't start acting like him. Okay, back up to your corner. Let's go.
Sometimes it's fun being the boss, DA.
You know, the fans that weren't here might not know that you did a fine job ring announcing that night, too.
You know, I'm multi-talented. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, if you will. People like that saying. I think I'm pretty good at a lot of things, and on this night, I thought I'd help out in a lot of ways, get to know the fans a little better, and, well, introduce Kevin here to my ring officiating skills.
Well, as I was saying earlier, you know, the fans might remember Kevin Morgan stalking Katie around the ring, and he just seems to have a thing about picking on people much smaller than him.
I mean, his mindset has completely changed, DA. Kevin Morgan has become a completely different individual. A side of him that I don't think myself, the fans, or anyone else in IZW even knew existed. He was almost kind of like IZW's giant teddy bear, if you will.
That's a good point.
You know, but, ooh,
wow.
As you can hear from that punch to Jordan Jacobs, there's no more teddy bear to Kevin Morgan.
Almost knocked him right off the rope, and you know all that was so bad that
look at this right there.
You know, Katie won't even interview him anymore, and she's asked me to take over that because she's scared to be around Kevin Morgan. I can't say that I blame her.
You know, I can't say that anybody's not scared to be around Kevin Morgan. I mean, if you smelt that guy's breath, I don't like being around Kevin Morgan.
You know, maybe you should have limbered up before you did this.
Oh yeah, I needed to stretch really bad. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back from this break, we'll show you the rest of this main event and get you caught up on Redemption.
IZW has the greatest fans anywhere. Now you can be more than just a fan. Now you can be a part of IZW by joining the Impact Street Team. With access to IZW events and other great benefits. The Impact Street Team. Call 580-512-6081 or email izwstreetteam@izwrestling.com. It's the hottest ticket in town, and you still haven't been to IZW. What's your problem? Every Saturday night, hard-hitting, high-flying family fun. Impact Zone Wrestling. The best show in Oklahoma. Period. Stop hearing about it and do it. Do it. Doors open at 6. Bell time is 7 p.m. Keep up with Impact Television every Friday night after Jimmy Kimmel Live on Channel 7 KSWO TV and IZWrestling.com. Impact Zone Wrestling. Feel the impact. Every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. What are you waiting for?
Shady Sam's Pawn Shop presents IZW's Danny Hodge Invitational, where 8 tag teams will face off in a tournament to determine the winner of not only the first annual Danny Hodge Cup, but a $1,000 cash prize. Witness history, Saturday, September 17th, for the very first time, IZW's Danny Hodge Invitational.
Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. From the outside to the inside, at Impact Ink, you'll find artistic expression at the core of everything they do. The finest artists in Texoma can imagine and create custom ink for you, or we can realize in ink anything you imagine. And Impact Ink's body modifier can do it all. From corsets to dermals to exotic piercings. And every Friday afternoon, it's $50 Friday. Come see what that's all about. Impact Ink Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton, 699-7530. Last week, some IZW superstars found redemption. And some found championship gold, like Double D, your new IZW heavyweight champion. Bernie D and Gary Toole became the new IZW tag team champions. And Aerial Assault is coming at them hard as the #1 contenders to the tag team championship. Tomorrow night, you'll hear a special announcement from Johnny Z, and you'll witness the repercussions of redemption. Impact Zone Wrestling, every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
You know, DA, Redemption was an amazing show. As a matter of fact, we haven't even mentioned the fact, as I said, Jordan Jacobs, I question his sanity sometimes, the positions he gets himself in. We all know what happened in this match. It was a lot better outcome for Jordan Jacobs than Redemption was. Kevin Morgan got exactly that. He got some redemption last Saturday night. And another match we haven't brought up, DA, I think maybe because neither one of us can actually believe it actually happened.
Very, very true.
Maybe we just want to put it out of our minds because we want to wake up and think that there's no way. But Mr. Money, Randy Price, is now officially our 2011 Impact Player of the Year. And for Aaron Neal, I mean, you know, the real deal is Where does he go from here? There's no more guaranteed title shot.
I don't know.
No more Impact Player of the Year. I mean,
I don't know what's next.
This is kind of his rock bottom, if you will.
Well, you know, the one thing you can say is there's only one place to go but up for Aaron Neal. Because there's really, I mean, he's lost his title shot. He's lost his Impact Player of the Year trophy. And I saw Randy Price walking around after his match, shining it up, and it was almost making me sick watching him do that. But, you know, there's really all that Aaron Neal can do is go up from here.
Well, you know, that's not the only thing that Randy Price got going on that makes me sick. I mean, have you ever seen that man coat he's got on his chest? Oh.
Well, I try not to look, but you know, you spend a lot of time in the Impact Inc. locker room, so you really you should have limbered up. That's how you injure yourself. That's how you pull
move around. What I was afraid of pulling a hamstring.
You know, it's hot here. You got to drink a lot of water.
You know, look at this.
And see, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
We didn't get into Wage and Angel much either. I mean, that match right there, that was just like two natural disasters colliding.
You got to call it what it was. It was two big heavyweights just butting heads, and I stand by what I asked Wage. I don't think he could beat Angel Williams, and he had to resort to measures to get himself disqualified.
The referee, Johnny Z,
speaking of
has just informed the timekeeper, Johnny Z, and the bellkeeper, Johnny Z,
a busy man,
that this match is a no disqualification match. So let's keep it going.
And ladies and gentlemen, I only said it once earlier in the show. I'll say it again. A new IZW Heavyweight Champion of the World. Boom! Wow. Probably about as shocking to Jermaine Johnson as Impact Inc. as that was to Kevin Morgan. Double D is now also our Impact Division Champion as well. DA, our first IZW Impact Division Champion. Ooh! Absolutely. And IZW Heavyweight Champion of the World. First competitor to hold both of those titles at the same time.
What a great main event that was.
What a great past couple of months this has had to be for Double D.
Oh, Double D.
After the past year, I mean, just to see where he's at now. Trust me, Double D's feeling a lot better right now than Kevin Morgan was after this.
And look at this, fans. Oh! Trying to take the face right off Kevin Morgan, but you talk about Double D's year, it's come full circle. You know, it was a year ago that everything started. Wow. Everything started for him, and now he's a heavyweight champion. Jordan Jacobs, your winner.
God, I love my job. You know what? I counted that 3 Saturday night for somebody, too. I guess we forgot to mention that. I was the special guest referee in that match. And that brings me back to, let me remind you, fans, I do have a major announcement to make tomorrow night to open the show. I want you to relish in the fact that Double D is your new IZW Heavyweight Champion tonight. Relish in the fact that Gary Toole and Bernie D are your new IZW Tag Team Champions. Relish in the fact that Redemption was one hell of a show. And be there tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, to start the journey towards the Danny Hodge Invitational on our first ever live pay-per-view. See you there.